I just got in my Station G3 and wanted to do a quick little review and see if we can flash the software on it. This is basically how it comes out of the box, except I added my antenna here. And this port up here is a USB PD capable port. And that's only for power. And then there's also a barrel connector here for DC power as well. And there's also the programming port is here for USB, but that port is only for programming. You can't power up the device from that USB port. Then we got a couple buttons for the boot and the reset. So yeah, let's. This is a USB PD supply. It's basically a MacBook style brick. We can see it boots up here, and this is not. Mine did not come with Meshtastic software. This is something else running on here, maybe a diagnostic build or something. So I've got my USB from my computer here. And once I get that connected, I get COM7 on my Windows computer here. And we can confirm that we're connected here by using ESP-Tool. This will tell us just a little bit about the chip and everything. So we've got an ESP32, we've got 8 meg of PS RAM. Here's my MAC address and 16 gig of flash. So we're communicating with this ESP32, but we can see that this is not the Meshtastic firmware. By using the Meshtastic CLI, info is just like a basic command for the Meshtastic CLI. And I've already done this. This is going to time out. It's going to take a moment. So what I'm going to do is flash the Meshtastic firmware on here. The wiki, which is the BQ Consulting wiki, says you can flash the G2 stuff firmware on it. You don't need a G3 specific build. So I was going to do that real quick. Just trying to see if I can get this screen up top here. There we go. And let's see. Okay, yeah, this finally aired out. So we got like a timed out message, which basically just means it couldn't communicate via Meshtastic. So we'll turn this off here. Let's pop up this is the Meshtastic web flasher site you guys should probably be familiar with. And we should be able to just click on B&Q here. And currently they don't even show the G3 as a supported device. But again, on the wiki here, I was reading through this. There's already mentioned that you can just power this up. Oh, here we go. Upgrade firmware, fully compatible with Station G2 firmwares. Therefore, we could directly use Station G2 firmwares. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick Station G2 here. Might as well run the latest beta on here. Accept the usage stuff. The device is plugged in via USB. I do want to do a full erase and install. Let's see if this will automatically kick the ESP32 into boot mode or if we have to manually press the commands here. So we'll see how that works. I do have a JTAG showing up, so that's kind of that's promising. Yep, erasing flash. Cool. So we don't have to manually put this into the boot mode. You can do that by pressing the button sequence down by the USB port. Really nothing going on the screen here while it's flashing. Here's the buttons that you could use to put this manually into boot mode if you need to. All right, it says it's flashed. Yeah, it did not do a reboot. That's fine. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now it's fully done. So I'm just going to hit this reset button. There it goes. And here we are. Welcome to Meshtastic. So now if we go back, let's turn off the browser here. If we go back and we run the same command, first let's make sure it's the same COM port. Yep, COM7 still there. Let's see what happens. Okay, so here's the output from the info command. We flash 2726, that's the beta build. And obviously we got all the, oh, okay, it did set the hardware model as a Station G2. So that's interesting. But yeah, this is basically all the defaults here. Should be ready to set up.